Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope you're having a great start of your week so far. Got 15 matchups on this MLB slate here. A lot of action here, so go ahead and like and subscribe, support the channel. And if you guys love sports and you love sports betting, you want to be a part of the private Discord server. Link is in the description. Become a YouTube member today as well. All those links are in the description. Go check those out. And we're going to get right into it. 15 matchups. First matchup, the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Miami Marlins. Miami currently favorites at minus 141. Arizona plus 110 with the over-under at 7. Pitching for the Marlins is Sandy Alcantara with an ERA of 3.19. Currently, he's 1-2. Pitching for the Diamondbacks. Currently, don't know who's pitching for the Diamondbacks. It doesn't say on here, so be sure to check who's pitching for the Diamondbacks. It's looking like with the over-under already being at 7, looking like it's going to be a low, a pitching duel. My favorite play is probably going to be the under in this matchup, but just be sure to check the pitching. And I would probably lean with the Marlins. I would lean with the Marlins in this one. Next matchup, we have the Chicago White Sox versus the Cincinnati Reds. White Sox currently favorites at minus 115. The Reds plus 105 with the over-under at 9.5. Pitching for the White Sox is Dylan Cease with an ERA of 2.96. He's currently 1-0. Pitching for the Reds is Jeff Hoffman with an ERA of 3.33. Currently, he's 2-1. Should be a good matchup here. I like the value with the Reds at plus 105. I'll lay the underdog here, take them on the run line. I do like the over 9.5 too as well. Next matchup, we have the Atlanta Braves versus the Washington Nationals. Braves currently favorites at minus 135. The Nationals plus 115 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for the Astros. Oh, hold on. I just completely moved. Pitching for the Braves is Huascar Ynoa with an ERA of 2.96. He's currently 2-1. Pitching for the Nationals is Joe Ross with an ERA of 4.64. Currently, he's 2-1. I kind of like the Nationals in this one. Both pitchers, they're okay. Don't really know if I trust the Braves here at minus 135. I'll take the Nationals plus 115 in this one. Little bit of juice. Next matchup, we have the Houston Astros versus the New York Yankees. The Yankees currently favorites at minus 115. The Astros plus 105 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for the Astros is Zach Greinke with an ERA of 3.44. Currently, he's 2-1. Pitching for the Yankees is Domingo German with an ERA of 4.05. Currently, he's 2-2. Another matchup, I kind of like the Astros here at plus 105. Kind of like the underdog play. Should be a good pitching battle as well. I'll take the Astros on the plus money. Next matchup, we have the Milwaukee Brewers versus the Philadelphia Phillies. The Brewers, big underdogs here at plus 175. The Phillies minus 185 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for the Brewers is Eric Lauer. Currently, he's 1-0. Can't find his ERA right now. Pitching for the Phillies is Aaron Nola with an ERA of 3.11. Currently, he's 2-1. Kind of hard to lay the big price tag on Phillies at minus 185. I'll take the juice with the Brewers. Underdogs are the way to go in the MLB. They could hit every single night. I'll take the Brewers at plus 175. Big return. Next matchup with the Detroit Tigers versus the Boston Red Sox. Boston currently favorites at minus 175. Detroit plus 140 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for the Tigers is Michael Fulmer with an ERA of 3.86. Currently, he's 1-1. Pitching for the Red Sox is Nick Pivetta with an ERA of 2.81. He's 3-0 here. And now this is a matchup where I do like the big price tag, playing against a very bad Detroit Tigers team here. Give me the Boston Red Sox, and Nick Pivetta pitching should be hopefully a nice win for the Red Sox here. Next matchup, we have the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Chicago Cubs. The Dodgers 17 and the pitching for the Dodgers currently favorites at -173. The Cubs +163. Currently don't know the over-under in this matchup. I have the over-unders for every other matchup. For this one's just not available. So be sure to check the over-under if you do want to bet the over-under in this matchup. Pitching for the Dodgers is Clayton Kershaw with an ERA of 2.09. Pitching for the Cubs is Adbert Alzolay with an ERA of 4.71. He's currently 1-2. Yeah, I'm going to trust Clayton Kershaw and the Dodgers in this matchup. I'll take the Dodgers at -173. Next matchup, we have the Texas Rangers versus the Minnesota Twins. The Twins currently favorites at -150. The Rangers +140 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for the Twins is J.A. Happ with an ERA of 1.96. Currently he's 2-0. Pitching for the Rangers is Kyle Gibson with an ERA of 2.16. Currently he's 3-0. This is a matchup, man, I think that my play here is probably going to be the under. Both really good pitchers right now, having great starts. I think it's going to be a pitching duel. My pick's going to be the under 7 in this matchup. Next matchup, we have the New York Mets versus the St. Louis Cardinals. The Mets favorites at -186. Cardinals +176 with the over-under at 6.5. Pitching for the Mets is Jacob deGrom with an ERA of 0.51. Currently he's 2-2. Pitching for the Cardinals is Kwang Hyun Kim with an ERA of 3.29. He's currently 1-0. This is looking like another pitching duel here. Another good-looking under. Like the under at 6.5. It's usually there for a reason. I would lean with the Mets in this one, given Jacob deGrom, not allowing any runs, really. So I'll take the under and the Mets. Next matchup, we have the Cleveland Indians versus the Kansas City Royals. The Royals currently favorites at -138. The Royals +128 with the over-under at 9. Pitching for the Indians is Sam Hentges with an ERA of 4.76. Currently he's 1-0. Pitching for the Royals is Mike Minor with an ERA of 5.26. Currently he's 2-1. Yeah, really like the Royals in this one. Been playing pretty well. Don't know how I feel about the Indians in this matchup. I'll take the Royals. Next matchup, we have the San Francisco Giants versus the Colorado Rockies. Giants currently favorites at -135. Rockies +110 with the over-under at 10.5. Pitching for the Giants is Alex Wood with an ERA of 1.50. Currently he's 3-0. Can't find who's pitching for the Rockies. Be sure to check that. A lot of times you can't find this stuff out until later on in the night or earlier in the day. So be sure to check who's pitching for the Rockies. But regardless, I'm taking the Giants here. Just taking the better team. That's going to do it for that matchup. Next matchup, we have the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Los Angeles Angels. Angels currently favorites at -112. The Rays +102 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for the Rays is Shane McClanahan with an ERA of 4.50. Don't know who's pitching for the Angels. That's just how it's going to be all season. If the pitchers are available, I'll announce them. If they're not, they're just not going to be available. So do your own research. Check any updates that you can and find this stuff before game time, before placing any bets on these games. As well with any game. That's just a discretion that you guys should always do with betting with sports. But yeah, we'll figure out who pitches for the Angels here. But regardless, I'd still take the plus money with the Rays. That's just where I would lean. Next matchup, we have the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Oakland Athletics. Oakland currently favorites at -115. Toronto +105 with the over-under at 9. Don't know who's pitching for the Blue Jays yet, so be sure to check that out. Pitching for the Oakland is Cole Irvin with an ERA of 3.67. Currently, he's 2-3. Still going to take Oakland in this matchup. Small price tag. I mean, you could probably take Toronto on the plus money if you wanted to, but my gut would probably be with Oakland here. Next matchup, we have the Baltimore Orioles versus the Seattle Mariners. Seattle currently favorites at -135. Baltimore +115. with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for the Orioles is Jorge Lopez with an ERA of 7.48. Currently, he's 1-3. Pitching for the Mariners is Justin Dunn with an ERA of 3.98. He's currently 1-0. I'm going to take the Mariners here. Hope Justin Dunn has a nice game in this one. Hard to trust Jorge Lopez, giving up a lot of runs here. I'll take Seattle. Last matchup on the board, we have the San Diego Padres versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. San Diego currently favorites at minus 233. Pittsburgh plus 175 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the Pirates is Mitch Keller with an ERA of 8.20. Currently, he's 1-3. Don't know who's pitching for the Padres, but Mitch Keller playing horrible. Just a super incredibly high ERA. I mean, that's not very good. Normally, I don't like picking the huge favorites in the 200s, but I'll take the Padres against Mitch Keller pitching. So that's going to do it for the picks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Tuesday. Be sure to do all your research. You guys should know that by now. Some stats I can't figure out, some of the pitchers, you got to be able to do that on your own. Be sure to check stuff before game time and later throughout the day once those are released. And that's going to do it. Good luck, and I'll see you guys Wednesday.